Alright lads, ladies, widows and wrong uns. Me and Scaly, yeah, reporting in for duty, sir. Well, we're not, we're just going to talk a load of bollocks for the next 15-20 minutes or so. Right guys, so it's just going to be a short video, of course. We're just going to give you the heads up of what's going on, especially with these veteran bushcraft camps. We're going to be starting them this weekend, the first one where we actually take lads out. Yeah, and do a bit of bushcraft, of course, and show them a few things, get a few skills, back to basics, and sit round the old campfire and have a little bit of a jolly boys outing. Okay.
Yeah. We've got a special guest this weekend, though, haven't we?
Yeah.
Young Alex.
We've got young Alex coming this weekend.
Yeah.
So
you know what I mean? It's a privilege to be looking after him and showing him the ropes. He's looking forward to it.
Happy days. Again, you'll see Alex. Again, we'll tell you all about Alex on the video when he's here. The stuff he does for veterans, basically. Yeah.
He's going to be, I think it's in July, he's going to be chucking himself out of a perfectly serviceable aeroplane.
Rather him than me. You would never get me doing that. Yeah. My limit was falling into a trench. So that was about it. That was about my limits. Anyway, guys, girls, ladies, weirdos, and wrong uns, top bombing. So we've got some flyers done for this veterans bushcraft camp. Super duper. So there you go. I've crossed out the address for obvious reasons. However, there is an email at the bottom there, guys, where you can get hold of us. Yeah. So if anybody wants to come on the bushcraft camps, guys, you can get hold of us via email. Yeah. And we can sort something out. At the moment they're taking place in Bath in Somerset, down that area. Okay, Bravo Alpha 2 is the postcode. Okay, and they're free of charge, so we're not in it for money. Yeah, no. We're not in anything for money, not even in YouTube for the money. We're in it, yeah, for the veterans and the banter. That's what it is.
That's all it is. Get yourselves out, get into nature, take the mick
out of each other.
Yeah. Take the mick out of each other and just basically get away from weirdos and wrong-uns and troglodytes.
Troglodytes, don't forget the troglodytes. Got to be inclusive. Got to be inclusive, Scaly. Diversity is our greatest strength. Yeah. Right, so these bushcraft camps, guys, they are free of charge for veterans. The only thing we ask is you've got to provide proof of service, because we've had a few Walts and Misses down here at the PTSD camp in Bath, guys. Yeah, we've had a few Walts. If you don't know what a Walt and Missy is, yeah, look it up, research what Walt and Missy means in the army. Okay, and they'll tell you all about it. Okay, so it's free of charge to come on the bushcraft camps, guys. The only thing we ask is you make a donation to the camp. Yeah, because obviously we provide the food, we provide all the kit, yeah, or some kit, yeah, but if you want to make a donation you can do. If it's a £5, it's a £5. You want to make a donation to 200 quid, it's 200 quid, we don't care, you know, yeah, even £1, there you go, but we do it for free. Right, so what we did, we've been funding everything up to now. We've made up 2 bushcraft bags. Okay, we're kitting, so because if there's lads turn up and say, oh, I'd love to come with you, Chris, however, I've got no kit. I said, well, don't worry about that, we've got a bit of kit. Yeah, we can lend you that for the weekend. And we had 2 bushcraft kits, basically. We had. That is all we've got left out of one of them, which is the yoke, yeah, for the rocket pack. Why have we only got one left, Scaly?
Because some weirdo or wrong'un who's disgruntled has been into the shed and rifled through it and thought, oh, that's a nice Bergen.
So basically, they've nicked a Bergen, they've nicked a bushcraft kit, but they're not stealing off me, they're not stealing off Scaly, even though we paid for everything, for the Bergen and everything that's in it. They're stealing off veterans, so basically you've nicked off the veterans, you dirty, horrible bastards. Okay, whoever it was. Don't know who it was, I haven't a clue who it was, but either way, they've been in the shed, 2 Bergens, there's only 1 left now, guys. Right, however, we have been in touch with a few people who have, let me put my
I'm just going to go off screen for a minute.
Oh yeah. You won't go off screen, that's alright, yes I see. Yeah, so basically guys, yeah, we've been getting donations of kit from people. So, in the bushcraft kit here, guys, we've got a sleeping bag, we've got a jet boil and a few other bits and bobs from subscriber Dan. So shout out to you, subscriber Dan.
Top one, big thumbs up.
A double thumbs up.
A double thumbs up for subscriber Dan, and a Top bomber.
Top bomber. So we've got subscriber Dan, guys. Yeah, thank you very much, subscriber Dan. Do you know what? He's a subscriber. I bet you didn't know that. Who else have we got a shout out for?
Well, we've got Army Man Steve, who
oh yes,
gives us quite a good discount on military kit.
He does. The surplus gear, guys, that I get off Army Man Steve, we pay for it, but we get a bit of a discount off Steve because it's going to the veterans, obviously.
Yeah. So if you want kit and you're up in the northwest, Chris will give you the rundown of where you can go and see Army Man Steve.
Wednesday, Widnes Outdoor Market. Saturday, Earlstown Outdoor Market. Monday, Ellesmere Port Outdoor Market. Get there early for all his best gear.
Yeah, and just mention Chris and Paul, and you'll be looked after royally. He's a good man.
You will. Yeah, he's a good man. So he's helped us out there a lot with gear, guys. Yeah. Yeah, okay, he's got to make a living, but he's give us a nice, silly prices, basically. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the cost price, to be honest. Who else have we got a list there, you see, guys?
Drew Baxter.
Oh, Drew Baxter, yeah, he sent a bit of kit to Scaly. Yeah, a nice bit of kit there. I think it's an M40. They're basically the Swedish Army mess tins, mess kit.
Spot on. Thank you very much, Drew. Much appreciated. Top bomber.
And you got a Desperate Dan off him.
I got a Desperate Dan off him. A folding handle one. I need to whittle a bit of wood to make the handle complete.
Top bomber.
Top bomber.
Are you going to be doing a little whittling this weekend?
I may well be doing a little bit of whittling this weekend. We've got ash down there aplenty.
Would you like to whittle my bottom?
It cost you?
Ah, I got you there, did it? $5?
Oh, you cheap get.
Right, who's next?
We've got Betty Bushcraft to thank because...
Betty?
Is it?
Betty Bushcraft.
Betty Bushcraft. Thank you for my spog. I now have a spog. It's not just an og. It's a spog. Scaly's Punisher oven glove.
If it's a desire to put my fingers in the fire.
I've got my Scaly's Punisher oven glove. I had to think about that one.
I know. Try and reel that off, especially when you've had a fucking couple. 2 halves a lie, you know, fucking school tomorrow, you'll be all over the gaff. Happy days!
2 halves a lie, I get a sniff of the barmaid's apron these days.
Whiskey Charlie, right, so big shout out to Whiskey Charlie. He will remain nameless. Well, he'll remain as Whiskey Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, has got quite a bit of kit for these bushcraft bags. Okay, yeah, these Bergens. Well, Bergen now. Yeah, so we've only got one at the moment, so if we can get hold of another Bergen, if somebody wants to send us another Bergen to replace the one that's been stolen, then that would be much appreciated. Either way, I'll just go and buy another one. Yeah. Whiskey Charlie, yeah, a couple of DOS bags, loads of gear he sent me. He sent me a video all the gear he sent me, but because I'm fat, old, sweaty, and my brains are going, and you know, every time I go into Clown World, my IQ gets lowered. I can't remember all the gear, but obviously when it turns up, we'll show you it. It's definitely 2 fart sacks there for the bushcraft gear. There's towels, there's shitload of pouches. What else did he send? Or he's going to send? We haven't got it yet. Do you remember?
No, I can't remember, no.
What I told you?
Well, I've got to sing happy birthday to myself to remember my name sometimes.
Have you?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Scaly. Like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Happy days. Right, we're just going to have a quick break. We're just going to have our cups of tea. And then we'll come back and talk more bollocks.
It's all gone.
Oh, you've just spilled it. Oh, compo.
There's a drip.
Top bomber. Right, guys, so a quick look at the email. The email is veteransbushcraft@gmail.com. There it is. So if you want to send an email, either me or Paul will pick it up and we'll get back to you. 2 shakes of a donkey's peni erecti. How about that? So as we say, guys, it's open to veterans, but you know, in the future we might open it up to other people who are keen as mustard, you know, that want to go out. But as the moment, it's for veterans who suffer with CPTSD, which is combat post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, take them out there, get them in the woods and a bit of chill out, sit round the old campfire, have a nice bit of Frank Boff and just talk bollocks about the good old days. Yeah, without trying to run up the old flashbacks, you know what I mean?
And as it says, shell scrapes not necessary, no midnight bug outs.
So it's chill out time.
Top bomber.
Yeah. There's 2 rules. Yeah. What's the first one, Scaly?
Right,
We'll just have to edit that bit there because we were umming and ahhing whether we're going to get away with what he just said there. Yeah, and I don't think we will because people get offended by everything these days. They get offended by their own shadows, don't they? Okay, so, yeah, there's 2 rules. No getting wankered and don't touch my fire. They're the 2 rules. Other than that, do what you want. You'll be sleeping on the floor. Because we've got roll mats, but if you want to bring a bit of your own kit for a bit of comfort, you can do.
Yeah, don't do sleeping on the floor anymore, me and you.
No, we don't. We're getting too old.
Way past all that now.
We're way past that. Yes.
You know what I mean? It's cot bed.
Yeah. Cot bed. Yeah.
So if anyone starts giving it loads about it not being bushcraft because you've got a cot bed, suck it.
Yeah. Oh, and
I didn't say anything.
No, and we don't give a fuck what they think anyway, do we?
No, bloody bollocks, no.
Do we fuck?
No.
Right, we'll have another Brucey in a minute. Say top bomber, Scaly.
Top bomber.
Right, guys, we have made a little bit of a list, so we've got a script for once. We've got a little bit of a script.
We're not off the cuff today.
Yeah, we're not off the cuff. Okay, right then, so obviously we've got to thank Joe and Dion who let us come down the camp and do all this, because they actually own the camp. Yeah, and they're the ones that deal with it. I mean, Dion, he's X3 para 26 years, like, so he's done a few years, you know what I'm saying? So thanks to Dion and Joe, yeah, for letting us come down here and
do what we do.
Do what we do, yeah, basically.
But also, I mean, the fact that the land is here for people to turn up and just chill.
Yeah, so basically it's open to veterans.
They've opened up their lands to veterans, you know. It's basically, if you want to come and spend a couple of nights out in the Ulu without going into the woods, you've got facilities here on the camp. You've got a shower block, you know, it's free for veterans again, just a little donation to the camp. Yeah,
so all we ask for is a donation basically. I mean, even with the bushcraft as we say, guys, yeah, we're not in it for the money. We're not looking to make for money for teaching bushcraft like other channels do. We're here for the vets and any...
We're not here, we're not about treatment or resolution. Neither me and Chris or Joe and Dion. Here, the idea behind this place is respite, and that's what the bushcraft as well is about, respite, where you can come down and take the piss out of each other in the way that we used to do, and still do.
Yeah,
anyway,
we do.
You know what I mean?
But some people don't get it.
No.
They think, oh, they're ever so rude to each other.
Yeah. So, you know, if that's all you want to do, it's just come down and throw a tent up in the field here.
But it's not blue Tesco one, otherwise I'll lose brain cells.
Right, you're going to carry on talking.
Are you going to get the bruising?
I have made a fresh pot of tea.
Oh. Is it posh stuff or is it in a bag?
No, it's proper tea leaves.
Oh, Miss Jones. Go on, move yourself then. Look lively, Scaly lad. Right, and another one, obviously, we say with the, we might open it up to civilians or non-military who've never been in the army later on, and but there will be a charge for them, but the charge will go to the camp, of course, and not to me and Scaly, because we're not doing it for that. Yeah, so any proceeds, any donations, any monies raised whatsoever on the VBCs, because that's what we call it, goes to the camp. It's that simple.
We're not hussies.
Yeah, and we're transparent as well, so yeah, you can see exactly it goes to the camp. And top bomber, yeah, obviously we've got permission down here to do what we do down there. Farmer Dan give us permission. Yeah, one, we're on his land. Two, we look after the place. That's the deal. We look after the place when we're down there. So, you know, keep off the undesirables. He's given us shooting permission. He said we can make fires if we want. You know, you can cut down the dead standing. Yeah, so we've got run of the place down there. So, happy days. So that's that. But we are looking for other places, because obviously this is Bath in Somerset. Yeah, it's the only one we've got at the moment. Yeah, but we're looking places up round the country, you know, maybe up north. So anybody knows anywhere that might say, oh, Farmer Dave might let you do it on his land. A little bit of woodland with a stream. Yeah, it's just what we're looking for. So water and trees, that's all we need, is water and trees. We might not even need water, but we like trees. I like trees. You like trees,
I like
Scaly?
trees.
I like trees.
Trees are sexy.
You're a bit of a tree fetish, you are. Oh, thank you very much, sir.
There you go.
Top bomber.
And this cup is a liar.
It's not, because I've seen your bus pass.
It's not. It's. I wish it was 60 again.
Again. And I've got oh, not that one. I got a load of business cards done for me in Scaly, but I'm not showing you that because obviously it's got our phone numbers on. So again, we might put some of these in. Yeah. If I sell top bomber, where's your top bomber?
Top bomber.
Top bomber spice mix.
Oh.
I'll give him a tin. He don't pay for it. Okay, I'll give him a tin. Obviously, when I've been sending this out, top bomber spice mix. Yeah, only £5 soon to be going up because yeah, the shop I get the ingredients from has put the bloody price up. Anyway, I've been sticking these in. Been sticking these leaflets. I got 1,000 of them, which came out of my pocket, and 1,000 what do you call them? Business cards.
Business cards, yeah.
Yeah, they came out of our pockets as well. So happy days.
Just another quick shout out. This is an unscripted one.
Is it?
So if there's anybody who's an executive at TJ Morris, i.e. Home Bargains, do us a favour, guys. Stock these again.
Get them back in.
Get them back in.
Yeah.
Because we missed them.
We love our Home Bargains spuds.
Yeah. Elmer Fudds, Rusty Elmers.
Oh, speaking of that, somebody did mention it, didn't they? They said, oh Chris, Lidl are doing spuds. So I sprinted round to Lidl like a herd of 1,000 gazelles. And I got some. I got them coming back. I won't be a second. That guy looked like Norman Wisdom. So I went and bought some, guys. Yeah? I only bought 2 packets. I won't be buying any more. Do you know what? £2.49.
Robin bastard. 89p.
£2.49.
89p.
£2.49.
Top bomber.
Thieving bastards. Outright. Oh, we're only going to have them. They're a luxury bushcraft scoff for me and you.
Yeah.
Nobody else is getting on of that. Me and him, we're going to trough the lot.
When we're having a refined weekend, we're going to eat expensive food.
Yes, and sitting round with our fat wood candles. Right, ladies, gentlemen, weirdos and wrong-uns, what we'll do, we'll just give you a very quick guided tour of the PTSD Camp Bath. This is
Hotel
the clubhouse,
Quebec.
known as Hotel Quebec. So if you've heard us mentioning HQ in the videos, this is
Hotel Quebec.
Top bomber. Right, let's go for a mooch about, guys. So this is obviously the clubhouse, guys. And then we go outside, and me and Scaly have been packing our kit for the weekend. Oh, look at that. Yes, we've got a nice pride bag there, haven't we? There's Scaly's kit. What are they called?
A gazebo?
A gazebo. I can't remember shit these days. We had a gazebo up for the weekend because it was St George's Day on Sunday, wasn't it?
And we had a soiree.
And we had a little bit of a how's your father? Happy days. I'll put some pictures up. I took some photographs. And me and them were the chefs. We worked in the Army Catering Corps, as you can see. But we were slop jockeys that day, weren't we, mate?
We were slop jockeys, mate.
Right.
Cabbage mechanics.
Cabbage mechanics, yes. What else was the name of it? Slop jockeys and spunk trumpets.
That'll do.
Yeah, and even sometimes they got given a rifle.
And a surprise for you. Well, we've both got a surprise for you actually, but you can't see them here today because they're going to be shown. Because like you regular subscribers and viewers will understand that Chris did not like my big red grandad chair. Well, you won't see that no more.
Sniper! Sniper tape!
Yeah, you're not going to see them until we get down into the into Delta
Bravo.
Delta Bravo.
Delta
That's
Bravo.
where they will be unveiled.
Happy days. Right, well, let's go for a mooch round the camp now. Yeah, we'll see the chairs tomorrow, the old Lionel Blair's, and it's absolutely honking it down out there. Yeah, so we're going to get wet.
If it ain't raining, it ain't training.
If it's not snowing,
we ain't going. Right, so we've come out onto the big pasture. If you want to have a little spin round there, grumbling grunts,
watch
and
out!
Show them where they can pitch tents if they wish to turn
watch
up.
out for the dog eggs.
Yes, dog eggs.
Dog eggs
are
everywhere.
quite prominent.
There's guard dogs here, so if you're trying to sneak into this camp in the middle of the night, you're going to get fucking mauled.
It's a wolf.
It is, big bad boy. Right, so we're off down to the bunkhouse and the toilets. Yeah, the shower cubicle, the washing facilities, the Dobie house, and of course we've just built a dryer house, and my lens is getting covered in water, so if I go a bit blurred and you can't see me, let me know, I'll clean the lens, because I don't want the birds not being able to see me, you know what I'm saying?
Right, so where we are now, we're coming down to my billet. Inside's what we know as the bunkhouse. Excuse the mess.
Why, have you done a poo?
Yeah. But this has basically been set up for anyone who, specifically as well for families, if somebody, the veteran wants to come down with the families, if you just want to go in and show them the sleeping facilities.
Yeah, so obviously there's a double bed there, guys, and there's a bunk bed there, but when you try and get out of there in the middle of the night and climb down them steps, if you're sleeping in that one there, yeah, when you wake up it's like somebody's masturbating. They're not really, they're climbing down steps.
Yeah. Two of the most uncomfortable fucking sofas I've ever had the fucking pleasure to fucking try and rest my arse on. Because they've got big springs sticking up, haven't they?
I thought you liked big springs up the pooper.
No. Not that type of spring, mate.
So that's the bunkhouse where people can stay when they come down, obviously. This is the patio. There's the patio. There's the bird table where Paul gets his dinner. Yeah. And
this is where me bolt from me pistol bow when I was shooting a rat, or trying to shoot a rat. I missed it. There's where the bow hit it. I must have put a part in the fucking back of his neck. Bastards, I didn't adjust because I've got the thing zeroed for 10 metres and that's only about 5 metres. Yeah. So I didn't adjust enough, otherwise I would have had the sod. I'll get him.
You get him?
I'll get him.
You're going to eat him?
I'm not that desperate just yet, but it could come to that, couldn't it?
Shit's not hit the fan quite yet, has it?
Shit hasn't hit the fan yet. Right, this is the shower block. Part of my responsibilities. It was a metal container, it still is a metal container, but Chris and myself decided to give it a nice coat of wood so that it ties in with all the other buildings. So in this particular part, there's one cubicle, one shower, one sink, and we've got part 2, which is the Dobie house, because there's a washing machine there which somebody's using. Well, that'll be your Dobie.
That is, you haven't taken it out and put it in a drying machine.
That's because I'm not you. It's your stuff.
I thought you said you were going to do it.
Get it fucking squared away.
You get it. Go on,
right.
Got one, well, you're fucking bummed, you are.
In here, same sketch, shower, but you've got 2 toilet cubicles.
2 Kermits.
2 Kermit the frogs. An extension, which is yet to be finished internally because I couldn't be arsed putting the shelves up yet. But we've got a nice tumble dryer, which was kindly donated by the team at British Resistance.
Happy days.
Good stuff, Dennis and Tanya. Thank you, very glad, and all those who donated and partook in that one.
Fantastic. So when the sun's out it looks a little bit better, but the clouds are down, it's raining. That is the glamping pods for those people who come down glamping. Yes, you can come down, you can stay there. You've got the treehouse, you've got the hunter's lodge, and you've got your pod. And that is Scaly's main job. He's sorting that little lot out, isn't it, me old mucker?
It is, mate, yeah. You know, that's what I do. I look after the guests. Well, when I say I look after the guests, I chop wood and light fires, which is what I like doing.
Yes. He chops wood and lights fires. But you're not an arsonist, are you?
Up in the distance is our host.
Oh, is that Dion?
Here.
Over here, son, on my head.
Yeah. And Dougal.
Yeah,
Can't forget Dougal. Toogie Woogie Bugle Boy from Company B.
Right then, guys. So, as I say, we're off bushcrafting at the weekend. The first one, yeah, 2 nights. Yeah, young Alex and another guy. Yeah, I think, yeah, whoever turns up. Okay. So, with the bushcraft camps, guys, if you want to come on a bushcraft camp and you are a veteran, you've got to send a deposit, guys. Okay, you've got to send a deposit, and then when you turn up, you get the deposit back. Okay, so you don't lose any money.
And the reason for that is we've had so many people who've been Albies, basically.
Yeah.
I'll be there, and they don't turn up, and it's ended up just myself and Chris.
Yeah, and we've had basically we've paid for all the food and shit like that, and we've got a shitload of food. Right, hang on, right, okay, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, so it's a deposit, whatever it is, and then you get the deposit back when you turn up. Happy days, top bomber, right?
So, up your little tour around the camp was good for you. I hope it'll have you thinking about maybe paying us a visit here, even if you don't want to come out into the woods. You know, I think Joe and Dion deserve a bit of support for what they've done for veterans and what they're doing for veterans. But they're, yeah, you know, get your arses down here and enjoy.
Yeah. Swing some sandbags and have some crack. Some proper crack and banter down here. We have some right laughs.
Yeah. If you're easily offended, bring some ear defenders.
Yeah. In fact, no, don't. Because it'd be funny watching you get offended. It's part of the banter.
Yeah.
Oh. Remember, if you're easily offended, yeah, eventually you'll be surrounded by liars. Right guys, that's it. Of course, it's a short video there. We're going to knock it on the head now. Yeah, veteransbushcraft@gmail.com. There we go. And if anybody wants me send any of these leaflets, or you know anybody who's an ex-squaddie, yeah, doesn't have to have PTSD. Yeah, it can be ex-squaddies.
Yeah,
it's open for everybody, guys.
It's open, not just for anyone with PTSD. It's open for all veterans and those serving.
Yeah,
if you fancy a weekend away
with some old sweats.
With the old sweats, yeah, where we can take the piss out of you with your Gucci kit.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys with numbers that, bloody hell, he joined a while ago. Yeah, mine's 2486.
2459 for me.
Oh, fucking hell. I was fighting in Baghdad when he was in his dad's bag.
Hey!
Top bomber! Right, that's it, guys. We're off. We're going to get our gear ready for the bushcraft weekend.
And then it's time for some Frank Boff.
Top bomber.
Top bomber.
Have you just done a pump?
I have.
He's just done a love guff. He's just done a love guff. He's always doing love guffs. He can't control his flatulence. He's absolutely disgusting. I think he should be punished. Come here to be punished, Scaly. With your Punisher oven glove.
You should be thankful that I am no longer a big drinker, because I would be doing it a lot more often and you would be knowing about it.
Well, then I will just go like that across your boat race. I'll just stick yourself in the fucking face then.